My name is Willie Pierson. I am 66 years old. I have lived in Kalamazoo since 1951, so about 56 years. What really made me determined that I had to succeed in the real estate is once I obtained, there was a broker that had an office here on Douglas Avenue and had an ad in the paper. And I went in and I applied. I was with the pharmaceutical company full time. And I went in properly dressed, approached the desk a very professional way. And I think he couldn't say yes and he couldn't say no to me. He said, if you can pass the state test, I will sponsor you. And I said, fine. So I went ahead and he gave me this book to read on real estate. So I went to Lansing and I took the first test. And I failed that test by 2 points. And I was a little bit discouraged, but I went the next month and I took the test again and I passed the test. And upon passing the test, of course, when he first met me, he said the reason that black people did not own property in a large volume is because they did not have good credit. So I think he assumed when I came in that my credit would not be good. But my credit was good, so he couldn't say no to me. So he said, okay. So after passing the test, I came back and was all set to start selling real estate. So at that time, we had once a month a regular affair of the Board of Realtors. And of course, they knew that I was the one black lady that they had accepted on the board. So I went into the fellowship room, and as I went there to hang my coat up, one of the realtors threw his hat and his coat over to me. And I thought, what do I do with this? So the common sense in me said, just take the hat, put it on the shelf, hang his coat up, and go and sit down. And that's what I did. And I sat in that meeting, and they introduced me that night. And honestly, you could have dropped a pin in that room, and I think you could have heard it fall. That's how quiet it was, the introduction. But there was also an older realtor that befriended me during the course of my 3 years as an associate real estate person. And he said to me, Willie, he said, you should not continue to work for someone else. You must own and start your own business. And that was an encouragement thought in my mind. And I pursued, and I remember that. So I went ahead and I started my own company. But there's always going to be someone, because maybe you're a woman or they don't like the way you look or the way you speak, they will just disregard you and not work with you or whatever. But you have to just keep moving forward and just keep doing things over and over again the right way.